Hey guys, it's Caleb here. Welcome to this video. So in this video I have a pretty interesting topic for you guys that has been debated by a lot of different people, and that is the introduction of the Grand Exchange to Old School Runescape. Now, this hasn't been pulled yet at all, and I'm sort of the mindset that it won't be, or at least not for a long time. Now, the reason that I think this is because it would bring so much debate and controversy to the community that I think that Jagex just wants to avoid that. And I have my own opinions on the Grand Exchange and Old School and the Grand Exchange in general, and that's what I want to talk about in this video. So, a lot of you guys might know that I play RuneScape 3, and I don't play it a lot as of now, but I have played it a lot in the past, and I think it's a good game. And obviously, the Grand Exchange is in RuneScape 3, and it's been there since, I believe, 2007 or 2008. So I've used the Grand Exchange ever since it came out, and it's definitely convenient and nice, and I actually am quite happy that the Grand Exchange is in RuneScape 3. However, in my opinion, the feeling of Old School would be reduced drastically if the Grand Exchange was added. And what I mean by this is that the whole trading aspect of this game, I think, is vital to its feeling as a game and its style and community and everything like that. And I mean, I'm not a big fan of World 1 trading and everything. It's a lot of auto typers and bots and people wanting to get outrageous prices. But the reason that I'm okay with this game without the Grand Exchange is because we have the Zyba's forums trading thing, and I use that for basically all of my trading personally. And I think that's sort of a perfect medium between World 1 style trading, which I really don't like, and Grand Exchange, which I do like, but it takes away a whole aspect of the game and completely automates trading, which I actually kind of enjoy, the way that trading works in the game currently. So one of the biggest effects that the Grand Exchange would have on this game is that a lot of skills would become a lot easier to level, like for instance crafting and herb lore, skills where you have to obtain a lot of resources that are fairly expensive per resource and take a while to stockpile. It becomes a lot easier to train those skills with a Grand Exchange, and in a way, adding the Grand Exchange to this game would devalue those skills. I mean, herb lore would probably become a lot more expensive to train just because it would become easier. I mean, what people do when they're training herb lore, they spend a lot of their time just buying and selling their potions and supplies, and that's a big part of training herb lore. Now, I haven't trained herb lore a ton, but I've known a guy who did 99 herb lore quite a while ago, and I mean, he did most of 99 magic along the way, just alching while he was selling and buying supplies. And it's the same way with crafting. You basically cannot buy any hides other than green dragon hides, and even green dragon hides are quite hard to buy. So I mean, the Grand Exchange would open up a lot of opportunities for different training methods, and I mean, it's a two-sided coin. Like in RuneScape 3, there are a lot of odd methods of training, like crafting jewelry and stuff, which can actually be somewhat profitable and sort of nice. And I would like to be able to do those, but at this point in the game, it's not really an option, just because of how difficult it is to buy those supplies. But on the other hand, it will make things like herb lore and crafting much easier for the people that are willing to spend the money. And also, I mean, just most skills in general, and questing is a big one. It would make questing far easier, and the whole idea of quest kits would completely be null and void. So, I mean, the Grand Exchange is definitely a big topic. There are a lot of people that strongly believe the Grand Exchange ruined the game and all that stuff, and I disagree with that. But I do think that it changed the feel of the game and made it feel a lot more. I mean, it was one of the big things that shifted RuneScape from the old, adventure and a bit of luck and not so much just a grind, to the new, more grind achievement based style of gameplay that most people play nowadays. And I'm not saying that Old School is just a one big adventure. I mean, if anything, it's a bit more of a grind when you're just training your skills. But it does have that feeling of community, and you meet people just through trading, and so I don't know. I think I just like that part of this game, and I think that if you really want a Grand Exchange, you can play RuneScape 3 and you can experience the Grand Exchange, and if you want that more old school feel, which is really the point of this game, then you can play Old School. So that's about that for this topic. I'd love to hear what you guys have to say in the comments below. I know there's obviously going to be some disagreements about this. This is just my opinion, and I respect your guys' opinion about it. I can totally understand wanting the Grand Exchange. I mean, I did a whole questcape on here, basically collecting everything myself on my different account, and that was a pain in the ass, to say the least. In other news, there's another thing that I just wanted to talk about quick, which is something that's happened to me a lot actually, and this is about my woodcutting cape. Now, I have 99 woodcutting, and it took me 2 months to get 99 woodcutting on this account. All I did was cut U's, and I basically just had this account playing in the background while I was playing RuneScape 3, because it's not against the rules to play the Old School and RuneScape 3 at the same time. So I wasn't paying a lot of attention to this account, and all I did was woodcutting until I got 99. I basically had no other stats. And on numerous occasions I've had people say like, "Hey, nice cape, I'm sure you botted it." And I don't really know why everyone assumed. I guess it's just because I'm level 3 and I have 99 woodcutting, everyone's just like, "Oh, botted." And honestly, that really pisses me off. Like, a guy said that to me today when I was buying some teleport to house tablets, and I sort of swore at him. It just really pissed me off, that because I put a lot of time into this cape. Like, even if it was AFK, it's still like U's are 30 or 40k XP an hour, so it was probably about 300 hours that I spent on this, and it took me 2 months. And I mean, for pretty much any resource gathering skill like fishing or whatever, people are gonna say this. Like this guy, I told him like I didn't bot it, I'd never have bought it on this game, which is the truth. And he was just like, "Yeah, take it from somebody who's done it themselves. I know you." And he was like convinced that I had botted it, which really bothered me. But yeah, that's about it for that. I did not bot. I never will bot. Botting is stupid. I'm not botting right now, and I'd rather just not play the game than bot. So yeah, guys, that's about it for this video. I'm doing thieving, as you can see. I'm still at level 88. It's sort of been going a bit slower. I did get my fishing level up to 70, and I got all my stats either to even 0s or even 5s, which I really like to look at. I want to work on getting them all to even 0s, just because it sort of looks nice on your skill page and on your high scores and everything. So yeah, guys, I'll probably put out another skilling vlog once I hit 91 thieving, and I'll be testing out pyramid plunder. Just some more quick facts about blackjacking. I tested out another like half-hour test of like really efficient blackjacking. You can get, at this level, I'm getting about 220k experience per hour and about 80k GP per hour profit. So this method is actually really awesome. I use about 30 cakes per hour and 60 salmon per hour, so the food is pretty inexpensive. And on my blackjacking guide, I think I was actually quite wrong about how much profit you make from 99, because if it takes you, 70 hours or whatever, and you are making 80k GP per hour, that's 5.6 mil profit. So I think you profit significantly more than what I said, at least like double even, which is really pretty decent for a 99 that's over 200k per hour. It's just quite click intensive. And also, oh yeah, another thing, I want to think of a good name for my skilling series, and I might actually focus it around skills that make money, because that's really my plan for this account, is to knock out all the skills that can make profit, and just see how much money I can make. So I might be calling it like skills to mills or something. I mean, I don't want it to be super generic, so once again, if you guys have any ideas, leave a comment below for a title for that series, because skilling vlog is sort of just generic, and I want to switch it up, make it a little bit more interesting, and yeah, and focus that series more around money making, because that's basically all I'm doing. I mean, this isn't fantastic money making, but I'm still profiting and getting my theme level up, so it's pretty cool. So yeah, guys, I think that's about all I have for this video. Thanks a lot for watching, and leave a like if you liked the video, subscribe if you want to see more, and I'll see you guys next time.